Hey guys, it's Tim. Time for another daily rift. I'm going to be doing Torment 6. That's pretty much all I've been doing. That's all I did yesterday. All I've been doing today so far. I think I got a build that I like so far. It's fun. It's different. There's some kids yelling outside. I wonder if you guys heard that. But yeah, so it's a little bit different. Most people at this point with a Demon Hunter, especially higher difficulties, they don't like to run hatred generators and stuff. And after going through a couple different builds, I tried a Blackthorn build out last night, which is actually kind of fun. It was somewhat helpful, but I think I got more bang for my buck out of some of these other items right now. So let me just kind of take you through just the quick build. I'm using Evasive Fire with the Hardened Rune. Yep. I know you're like, what? That's not very good. Are you dumb? Are you dumb, Tim? Yes, I am. However, I am using Evasive Fire Hardened Rune, regardless of the fact that most people don't like to use hatred generators right now. I'll show you why. I'm still using Cluster Arrow. I have changed over to a more physical build. I have a physical Stone of Jordan, physical skills Augile's Bracers, physical skills really bad Amulet. But I'm still working on getting the Marauder boots, although I did get Ice Climbers in the meantime. Once I get Marauder's boots, I'll be able to use the Augile's shoulders, so I get that bonus, and that's really gonna, I think, do a lot for me. But anyways, the build, still using Wolf Companion, obviously, the Sentries, obviously, using the Spitfire turret because it gets the rockets, and I'm using Ballistics passive right now, which beefs up the rockets a little bit. I'm using Multi-Shot. Multi-Shot, I've tried all the different hatred spenders. Multi-Shot and Cluster Arrow seem to be the best damage right now. And it's also an AE sort of thing, and that's actually really, really helpful. Still using Smokescreen, Healing Vapors. A lot of people like to use Tumble. I don't know. I think you just, I don't know. Like with Tumble, I get myself in situations where I have no outs. Like with Thunderstorm or something, it just kills me. I have like nothing to do with it. But maybe once I build up some more toughness or something, or I build up more damage and I can kill the Thunderstorm mobs faster, then maybe I'll be able to switch to Tumble. But for now, I'm using Smokescreen, Healing Vapors. Perfectionist, Awareness. I don't have to use Perfectionist, but I've been using it just because the extra little defense is kind of nice. I have been alternating it though. I've been using like Archery, I've been using Steady Aim, like a bunch of different stuff in this one, but right now I'm running Perfectionist. Awareness, must have. Ballistics, I've been switching off with this one too, but right now I'm using it. I kind of like it. It has good buff to the Shooting Stars Cluster Arrow, also to the Sentry, so yeah. That's that. And then Ambush, because Ambush is really good. So yeah, let's go ahead and hit it. So last night was actually really fun. I was streaming. I got the 4-piece Blackthorn set on my Demon Hunter. So I was running 6-piece Marauders with a 4-piece Blackthorn. Like, the reason I wanted to do that is because, you know, people don't like Blackthorn set. People just do not like it. They hate seeing it drop, and I admit it's not the most exciting thing in the world to see the Blackthorn set drop, because you want it to be a different set item. But people don't really like to use Blackthorn set, I think, at like higher level. But I don't know. I think it was actually pretty good. The 2-piece is a nice bonus, a 10% elite buff, or elite damage increase. 3-piece bonus gives you 10% elite damage decrease. So you can see the little bubble around my character. That's actually the Hardened Rune. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So I was using the Blackthorns, and the Blackthorns is actually pretty good. It basically allows you to handle a lot of the elite packs a lot more easily than if you did not have it. It's not that Plague, Desecrator, or Molten are really dangerous for a Demon Hunter. They're actually really pretty easy to handle, but by removing a modifier, you can more easily handle stuff like Thunderstorm. Speaking of Thunderstorm, that is the biggest problem that I'm running into still. Thunderstorm is the bane of my existence. When I run into a monster with Thunderstorm, there's a really good chance I'm going to die. Reason being, it does pretty much guaranteed damage. Like you're gonna get like basically 2 ticks of Thunderstorm. The very first one being instant, and then as you're running out of it, you're usually gonna get at least 1 more tick on it. And so the problem that I have with Thunderstorm is I'm like my biggest heal, you know, like my biggest defensive ability, Smokescreen. The heal on it can help to counteract Thunderstorm, but not indefinitely. number one, I do run out of discipline, and number two, the smokescreen heal does not equal the damage from 2 ticks of a Thunderstorm for me. And so it's a losing battle. Like, I'm losing discipline. I don't gain it fast enough, and once I get down from 100%, unless I get a health globe, I'm never going to be 100% again until that Thunderstorm is gone. Just because it does more damage than my heal. So that's the problem with Thunderstorm. I basically my best strategy is to just try to kill them before like before they kill me. Speaking of killing or being killed, I'm about to be. No, I think I'll be okay. But so last night I was doing a Kridershot build with Blackthorns, and so yeah. So the reason for the Blackthorns then is not because it like Plagued or Desecrated or Molten is a problem for me, but rather because it helps me focus just on negating the damage from the Thunderstorm. So like if something had Thunderstorm and I was taking damage from like Plagued or Desecrate or something like that, then I would just die that much quicker basically. And so it was kind of helping. But in the end, I think while it was helpful, I think there's definitely a better way to do it, and that's why I'm not using it right now. However, it was fun enough that I think I may go back to it again. I do have 3 pretty good pieces of Blackthorn gear. I got a decent pair of boots, a decent belt, and then a decent amulet, actually. And so I may actually use it again. We'll see if we run into a Thunderstorm so you guys can see me die. But yeah, so I was doing Torment 6. It was going pretty well. The biggest problem that I have in Torment 6 right now, nothing really gives me problems except for Anarchs. If you play a Demon Hunter, you know what an Anarch is. It's those face hugger looking guys from Act 5, and that like charge you. Those things. If I get like a champion pack of those with Thunderstorm, number one, it's a guaranteed death. Number two, I am super freaking lucky if I get out with 1 death. And so yeah, those guys are the bane of my existence for sure. I can, like the charging angels from Act 4, I can handle those guys. But the Anarchs are just awful. They just kill me repeatedly. It's brutal. And so towards the end of my runs last night, I was getting several rifts with several levels of those guys, and it got rather painful. But I don't know. I ended up getting through it. I average probably I'm probably approaching about 15 minutes per run, which is not bad. I think considering I have like far from the best gear, very far from the best gear. I have the Marauder 6-piece, so that is very good. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying like I have crappy gear. I'm sure I have gear that a lot of people would love to have. I mean, I have the Marauder 6-piece, right? Like, I shouldn't be complaining. However, when it comes to doing Torment 6 like in 10 minutes, I don't have that kind of gear. So I think I'm getting closer though. I'm definitely getting closer, especially with this build I'm using right now. All right, so this is what I did. I've been running Kridershot for a while. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I really like the cold, or the frost arrow for the elemental arrow. All right, here we go. Oh, I thought he had Thunderstorm for a second. I had been using the Kridershot for the for frost arrow, and that is still really fun. I really do hope that they fix. I really do hope that they fix the Cull of the Weak passive, because the Cull of the Weak passive apparently is not affecting the sentry damage. Cull of the Weak is, is what? Oh, Legendary Quiver. Cull of the Weak is, you do 20% more damage to slowed monsters. And so with the Frost Arrow, since it's cold damage, it automatically slows. And so then your sentry should be doing 20% more damage to them, but apparently it's broken and it doesn't work. I have not tested it myself yet. I may still do that, possibly tonight. But once they fix that, I think the Elemental Arrow build might be a little bit better. Just a little bit. But everyone has been saying 2-handed crossbows are the way to go with the 6-piece Marauder set, because it gives you a higher or smaller damage variance, I take it, on the cluster arrows from your sentries. Oh, hold on. Let me kind of focus here. I gotta focus. I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone. Get him. Get him. Uh-oh. No. Okay. Get me out of here! These little monsters are gonna kill me. Actually, they're not, but I ain't afraid of these guys. Reflect damage was the scariest thing they had. Alright, here we go. Boom! I'm not really using like a lot of my abilities as I should be because I'm not very focused, I guess, because I'm too busy talking. But anyways, the Kridershot build was definitely good. However, I decided to try to use a two-handed crossbow build. Like everyone has been saying, it's the best. Like I know the Phil guy on Twitch. You know, he's really high up there, Demon Hunter. He's using two-handed crossbows. He's using the really good taunting one, you know, which is really cool. But I decided to give it a shot. I do not have that taunting crossbow. I think it's called like the Shannon Bolter or something like that. I don't have that, and so what I do have is I do have a Manticore. It's not a very good one. It's an okay one. I had to reroll the damage. It has a low crit damage on it, but it was the only other thing that I had. And so I was kind of doubtful. I was like, you know what? It does have a higher base, or like it has a smaller damage variance in the Kridershot and all that fun stuff. But I bet my Kridershot's gonna be it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be like the same basically, right? I can't imagine it's that much better. Like this Manticore is not very good. I did one run with it, and I'm like, God damn it. Everyone's right. Why does everyone have to be right? It's so much better.
I'm still waiting.
It is better. I do more damage. Torment 6 is easier. A lot easier using a Manticore than the Kridershot. And that saddens me. It saddens me. Because the Kridershot is so much fun. I want it to be as good, or at least like really close. And it unfortunately is not very close.
Not ready yet.
I still have my Kridershot in my inventory because I still enjoy using it. I think the build is really fun to do. But I haven't really wanted to take my Manticore off. I'm like, man, I'm like crushing these guys, right? It's like so much better. And I'm still kind of in the middle of testing it, right? So like, so far, it's been awesome. It's been really nice. So if you have the 6-piece sentries and you're using maybe a one-hander or something like that, give a two-hander a shot. I think that you will be pleasantly surprised at how well it kills stuff. Like look at the damage on it. You would not think that this is gonna do a lot better than my Kridershot. I have a 2700 DPS Kridershot. Like you're hard pressed to get something better than that. Hard pressed. It's possible because you can get higher rolls on it, slightly higher rolls on it, but from a 2700 DPS Kridershot, one of the hardest bows in the game to get, to a Manticore. It's like Diablo 3 Classic all over again. The Manticore is just better. Now, that said, it's not all about efficiency and, ooh, the Manticore is statistically superior to the Kridershot, so you're a fool to use the Kridershot. No, it's not about that. But it is better. It is definitely better. You will kill faster with it. But if you have a Kridershot and you enjoy it, then frickin' use it. I will continue to. Just not yet. Right now, I'm enjoying the Manticore, so there. No snarky comments, please. Anyways, so I've been using a two-handed crossbow. It's been going really, really well. I started to use a hatred generator. The smart thing to do is probably to do like a cycling build, with like a multi-shot with suppression fire or something like that, so that I don't have to waste a skill slot on a hatred generator. But oh boy, we got Thunderstorm. This is going to be exciting. However, I'm really kind of lazy when it comes to that cycling thing. And I was never a huge fan of the cycling thing to begin with. Like, it was just, I don't know, like I was saying, I'm really lazy, and that was way too much work, man. So if I can be close to as effective without having to do that, I'm going to do it. The other nice thing is then I can also run a more powerful multi-shot. I'm actually running the full broadside instead of running suppression fire, and so that actually helps my damage because number one, it's physical, which true suppression fire is as well. But on top of it, it just deals more damage. And so since the bulk of my damage is coming from my sentries, I think it's actually quite beneficial to be using full broadside on my sentries. So, what is on my list of things to get? Number one, I'm still working on getting Marauder boots. I still have not seen a pair of Marauder boots yet. Once I get Marauder boots, then I'll be able to change my build around a little bit more. I'll be able to use the all guilds, however you pronounce it. I'll be able to use that set again. And I can also change around and use maybe Tasker and Theo if I want to. I can maybe use Mage Fist if I want to go fire, something like that, you know? It's going to open up a few more options, so that's why I still want to get them. Will I use them right away? Maybe not. I actually kind of like the Ice Climbers. I do need to get a better pair of Ice Climbers, but I really like not being slowed, not being frozen, stuff like that. Oh, holy crap, that furnace almost killed me. The furnace did kill me the other day. Don't tell anyone. Come on. Blow your fire. But for now, I'm really just kind of enjoying the build setup that I have right now. I really like the Ice Climbers. As you can see, they're really, really quite bad. The roll, I got a really low dex roll, and then I had to roll into Vitality. But yeah, I don't know, it's cool. Now my amulet. My amulet is the spot that I have is my most open spot actually. And I'll tell you what I want on my amulet. I want the immune to lightning. For that thing right there, the thing that just freaking hit me. Thunderstorm. If I can get an immune to lightning amulet. If I can get an immune to lightning amulet, that won't happen again. God damn it. I hate Thunderstorm so bad. It wrecks me. Maybe I'm too slow. Maybe I'm like too much of an old man or something. My reflexes are like really bad, but it just kills me. Like I'll have like no problem with like the type of monster, with any of the other affixes or anything like that, you know. And I just get a couple thunderstorms, and hey, the next thing I know, I'm dead. It really is quite annoying. And so I think the best fix is to get one of those amulets. Now I'm pretty sure they're really, really low drop chance for all of those immune element or those elemental immunity ones. But regardless, that's what I want to get. I want to get the lightning one. I'll pretty much be unstoppable at that point because number one, you get rid of Thunderstorm, I believe, and then number two, you get rid of the Electrify. Oh. Get me out of here!
Not ready yet.
Alright, fine, I had to use my Kool-Aid. Plowing through these walls, man. Call me Ronald Reagan. I'm tearing down these walls. Or Gorbachev, whatever. I'd rather be Ronald Reagan, you know, just because I suppose he's looked at a little bit better, maybe? I don't know. Holy crap. Anyways. Yes, the lightning amulet. So I really want the lightning amulet so that I will be able to stop dying so freaking much. Seriously, Torment 6 is not a problem without two things. Two things. Thunderstorm and Anarchs. Now, not going to be able to do anything about Anarchs. Anarchs are going to be Anarchs. Anarchs will be Anarchs. And so I pretty much just have to deal with that. I just have to get better. I just have to deal more damage so I can kill them before they kill me. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, you know, I'm making really quite decent work on this Rift Guardian. But if I can get the Lightning Amulet, Torment 6 will be infinitely easier. Infinitely easier. Infinity amounts of ease, of easiness, all that stuff. If I can just get that frickin' amulet. I have not started to gamble the amulet. I'm still gambling. Oh, a legendary. All right, 2 legendaries on this run. Not half bad. Not half bad. Let's get all my loots. Head on. Oh, yay. Yay, Gundo bracers. And I forget which quiver that is. I can't keep my quiver straight. I mean, I recognize the Dead Man Legacy, and I recognize the rucksack, and that's it. Here's all my legendaries for the day. I'm just going to do one mass identification tonight on the stream, so be there. Be there or be square. Anyways, yeah, so that's kind of my plan. That's my plan right now. Get an amulet that makes me immune to Thunderstorm. You know, even if it didn't make me immune to Electrify, I would still use it because I hate Thunderstorm so much. It levels me. It's awful. But, and then get the Marauder Boots probably, so I can use the Augilds. I mean, because, like, the thing is, the immunity to freeze and immobilize, it's useful, it's helpful. I do notice it, like, when a frozen pulse comes over, and, like, that first pulse, it doesn't do anything to me, right? Like, it doesn't slow me down, anything like that at all. So I do notice that. That is quite nice. And it's nice that freeze deals 9% less damage, you know, whatever. However, if I can just take 15% less damage from elites overall with the Augild's shoulders, then I think that's probably more worth it. Definitely more worth it. So, anyways, that's why I'm still hunting for the Marauder Boots, and why I will change out my shoulders too. But yeah, so that's kind of what I have planned. That's how it's going. Torment 6 is going better than it was. I don't think, like, it's not the most efficient way for me to farm. Torment 5 is probably going to be it. I just like level stuff in Torment 5 at this point. Torment 6, however, is what I will continue to play because I like that little extra challenge. If I can do Torment 6 and it's not a complete wipe fest repeatedly on every set of elites, then I'm going to do Torment 6. Even if it was tougher than it is right now. Even if it was tougher than what it was when I had Kridershot, I would still do it. But, yeah, anyways, stop by the stream, watch me kill things, watch me die to things, until I get the amulet that I want. Then you'll never see me die ever again. Mark my words, I will never die again once I get that amulet that makes me immune to lightning. It's true. Oh, hold on. Before you go, boots. Gimme. Nope. Alright, hold on. Let me throw these out here. We'll do one more. Alright. No dice. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, thumbs up, check out the stream, twitch.tv/I'mTheMatrix, and have a good day.